The minutes,
So moved.
Second.
motion and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Minutes approved. All righty, Virgil, you're up first today.
So we've got two properties for you. Both of these have been tabled from previous hearings. First one is, good, I don't have the address up there. Go to the, it's 2018 Dinah Washington Avenue. This one here. This one's one we know is going to be a slow process. A lot of volunteer help, but they do have the back completely torn off, and they're ready to start back building and closing it back in on the back side. I did talk with the guy the other day. They're going to eventually remove the roof structure that's there, remove the chimney, and then put a new roof back on it. But like I said, it's going to be a slow process because they're using voluntary help and everything else. So I'm suggesting another 90 days to continue to make progress on this one.
How long in total does that give them, Bert?
This is the
Cute little house. I hope they
yeah.
tear this one out.
This is the second time we've tabled it.
But it
so
continues
this
to
will be the
move
third.
forward.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're. This gentleman did not have any kind of resources, and we were able to work out a situation where we could cut the house down, make it into more of a tiny home for him to live out his life, and he had some people that were volunteering to do the work to help him. So I want to try to give him as much as we possibly can without going outside of our.
Yeah, I'm good with 90 days with that. Yeah, that's the question.
All right, and then the next one is 2722 22nd Street. Last time this one was here, they were in negotiation of purchasing this house. The house has been purchased. They've pulled a permit and they've put a new roof on it, replaced a lot of the siding, got most of the windows boarded up, and they're going to continue to move forward. I say we give this one another 90 days. I think within 90 days he should be able to replace the windows, finish the exterior of the house, and then we can just pull it and let them move forward with under their permit. Now the owner of this one will not be here tonight. He is out of town, but I told him what I was going to recommend.
Okay, so you recommend 90 on both?
Yes, sir.
Everybody good?
Good.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, Virgil. All right, Mary Beth.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so first up, I have Logan's Roadhouse Enterprises LLC, doing business as Logan's Roadhouse 318. They're applying for a restaurant retail liquor. They're located at 1511 Skyland Boulevard East. I have their hours of operations here, Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 10 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 11 to 11 p.m. Here's their aerial view of their location. Their maximum occupancy is capped at 316. Their menu. And no incidents at this location for TPD.
Was this a change?
This is the ownership change that we talked about in public safety meeting.
Okay.
Do y'all happen to have any questions about this one
Okay.
before we move on?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Next up, I have Downtown Entertainment LLC applying for special events retail less than 7 days. So we have February events. February 5th, they have First Circle Date Party at 920 Paul W. Bryant Drive from 8 to 11:30. February 21st is a Candy People's private parent event at 1705 University Boulevard, 5:30 to 8:30.
That's the University Club. What's 1705?
1705 is actually a residential house, private home.
Can you do that?
I'm sorry?
Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And Councilmember, they know they have to Uber in and out of there as well and not park.
Yeah.
It's already been addressed.
Yes.
Cool.
Good with it? Okay. February 27th, Pi Beta Phi Parents Weekend at 920 Paul W. Bryant Drive from 7 to 11. Phi Delta Theta Moms Weekend at 190 University Boulevard, 6 to 11 p.m. February 28th, Phi Delta Theta Moms Weekend at 190 University Boulevard, 5 to 8 p.m. Of course, we have Bryant Denny. There's the private home, 1705 University Boulevard, Phi Delta House, and then we have March events. We have March 6th at Kyle Mega Parents Weekend at 920 Paul W. Bryant Drive from 8 to 11:30. SAE Parents Weekend, 432 University Boulevard from 6 to 12 a.m. March 7th, Kappa Sig Parents Weekend, 282 University Boulevard, 2 to 6 p.m. SAE Parents Weekend, 432 University Boulevard, 4 to 11 p.m. And March 27th is Lizzie Amberson Private Parent Event at 1150 8th Street from 5 to 10 p.m. The 1150 8th Street is Westgate Luxury Condominiums. So that will take place on the rooftop there.
Oh, the last one?
Mm-hmm, yes, sir. Bryant Denny again, SAE House, Kappa Sig House, then of course Westgate.
Okay.
Okay, any questions on the
I
March
have
events?
a question maybe for Chief or for OCA.
Okay.
And I'm not so much concerned about the one on the bill tonight because of it's on University Boulevard, but when these people get an alcohol license from us or a private party in a private residence, does that exempt them from any of the other noise ordinance? You mentioned parking. No. Okay. Still same
No, sir.
requirements that apply.
All the other rules would apply, and when these came through, they were looked at pretty
Okay.
hard, and they were looked at pretty hard with my office, urban development, and PD, public safety.
Okay. And last, they have one May event, ATO graduation event at 332 University Boulevard from 1 to 5. And then you have the ATO house. So any questions on downtown entertainment events for February, March, or May?
No, nothing in April.
Nope. Well, you might see that next Tuesday.
Okay.
That's what I got for you now.
We have a day.
That's all for now, right?
Yeah,
All
there's
right,
more
Mayor.
coming.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. Zach.
All right, we've got 3 annexations for you guys tonight. This first one's actually a kind of a cool story. So, Miss Turner, they reached out. This is on McWright's Ferry Road, the new portion. So when we annexed the new McWright's Ferry Road, we sent letters out to adjacent property owners, just letting them know, hey, if you're interested, you're adjacent to city property, you can annex into the city. And these guys reached out. So it's just a single family home. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just right off of Watermelon Road. What am I saying? McWright's Ferry Road. And it's just a single family home, and they want to come into the city for city schools. So, of course, this was unanimously recommended for approval at Planning Commission. And then the second one we have is also for city schools. So this is pretty far north of Watermelon Road, about 3 acres for Miss Formby. So you can see that here. So it's pretty far north, north of Neptune's Cove, way north of the Yacht Club. And they are adjacent to city limits, and they just want to annex in for city schools. And this was unanimously recommended as well.
Since Mr. Crow's not here, I'll ask his question. They understand this is forever, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's a great question. And then this third annexation, so this is actually the city of Tuscaloosa petitioning to do this. So this is 4.5 acres at off Hargrove Road East. So y'all might be familiar with this location. It's close to Adams Heating and Cooling, Mr. Fayle's old residence, right here. And this is an island annexation. So as you can see from this map here, all of the blue is outside city limits, but it's surrounded by city limits. And so the city has the ability to annex that into city limits. And so that's being pursued, and this is the annexation for that. And this is just the information as to why we can do that, if you have any further questions about that.
Did the owners get a say-so in it?
Yeah, we've been working with the owners. They're gonna come forward with some sort of plan in the near future.
He really needs it, I think.
Mhm. And this was again unanimously recommended for approval.
That it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Zach.
Thanks.
Porsche, would you, come and give us an update on some things with 311, please? About, well, Porsche, she was on my show.
And then talk to us about the engineering department.
She was on my TV show last week and did a great job, really great job. But I was gonna see if you, could give some updates about, cause it's still very, very cold, so what's the latest for people watching about if they still need some type of assistance or help?
Yes, sir. Everything that we spoke about on your show last week is still applicable. We're still going to go reach out to the Compassion Coalition if you need any type of shelter information, and you can reach them by reaching out to the Tuscaloosa Police Department at 349-2121. I believe they're still doing the blankets with the shelters with the Red Cross. I think they're still accepting donations, and I think you can drop that off.
At EMA?
Beyond, yes, sir. And beyond that, I believe everything else is the same. Please correct me if I'm wrong, department heads. That's everything is the same. Stormwater? Yes, yes, it is, yes.
And the blue phones?
Yes, sir. If anyone finds themselves out in the elements, you can either dial 349-2121 to get shelter information or use the blue emergency phones.
It's great. How many, y'all been pretty busy, huh?
Yes, sir. Last week was a little busier. It's starting to sort of level off a little bit, but last week was pretty intense. We had a lot of calls. Yes, sir.
If you dial 349-2121, what happens?
You reached the Tuscaloosa Police Dispatch.
And this is in the event of being out in the cold?
Yes, sir.
And
And
what happens there, Chief?
They'll reach out to,
They transfer you to Compassion Coalition, and we do warrant checks and all that to make sure it's a safe environment for everybody to go into. But they'll transfer to somebody directly, and then they will meet that person at their location that they're at, or have us transport to the location, so that do not make that public. So it's just the easiest way. In a blue phone, it goes to the same location. It is an easy way for people to call to go get some more help.
Can you tell me more about Compassion Coalition after the meeting?
yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way, they do an amazing job. They really do. With small, Nancy, is it Nancy?
Miss Nancy Green, yes, sir.
Nancy Green, the director. Okay. All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And Chief, not Chief, it's Director.
Brand.
That was, we did, the update we did Thursday was great. And it was no question how well prepared you and Chronister were. And it really helped. I know Joe and Raven to be able to relay that information back. That's the day you remember that brief. Yeah, because you said, "Are we going at 5?" And it was.
Yeah, I was a day early.
You were a day early.
But
But thank you, thank you. Y'all did a great, really great job being prepared, and I'm so happy that we got just what we got, not what these other poor states are getting, all that snow and ice. All right. The mayor is not here. I am the mayor pro tem all week, so y'all better watch out. Until Friday at midnight. Hey, Mayor Scott.
Good afternoon, council.
Good afternoon.
I am on page 2, about midway down under public hearings, where on page 20 through 26, you'll be authorizing the mayor to execute a development agreement with the Laney Property Group LLC to provide economic development assistance for the construction of Springbrook Circle development. This was initially presented in finance on January the 6th. Skipping over the ABC licenses, we're on page 29, where you'll be concurring with the appointment of Sibo Sanders as acting police chief. This comes to you from the mayor's office. On page 30 through 32, you'll be authorizing a reimbursement resolution pursuant to the United States Treasury Regulation Section 1.150-2. This came to you in finance back in December. On page 33 through 34, you'll be authorizing the mayor to explore options for the operation of the Tuscaloosa Tennis Center. This comes to you from Mr. Tyner. On page 35, you'll be authorizing the mayor to execute an aviation hangar ground lease with High Maintenance Pursuits LLC at the Tuscaloosa National Airport. And this comes to you from Projects on the 13th. On page 36, you'll be authorizing amendment number 1 to the minor public works contract with Taylor Electrical Contractors for as-needed FY25 electrical services. This is a total amended compensation amount of $40,000 and came to you on Projects on the 13th. On page 37 and 38, you'll be authorizing amendment number 2 to the professional engineering services contract with McGiffert and Associates LLC for phase 2 of the Northern Riverwalk project. This is a total amended compensation amount of $1,331,895 and came to you in Projects on the 13th. On page 39, you'll be authorizing an agreement with Valbridge Property Advisors for professional property appraisal services. I believe this is for the Kicker Road sidewalk project, or the Ash Street sidewalk project. Sorry, Ash Street sidewalk project. It is doubled up and will be presented to you in Projects today. On page 40, you'll be authorizing agreement with the appraisal and consultant group for professional property appraisal services. This is for that same project and will be presented in Projects this afternoon. On page 41, you'll be authorizing a memorandum of understanding with the Tuscaloosa Transit Authority. This was presented in admin on the 13th. On page 42, you'll be authorizing a minor public works contract with Building Specialties Company. This is a total of $45,500 and was in Projects on the 13th. On page 43, you'll be authorizing a minor public works contract with Metal Roofing Solutions. This is a total of $39,000 and was discussed in Projects on the 13th. On page 44, you'll be authorizing the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Hatch Company. This is a total of $17,089.70 and is previously budgeted purchase from purchasing. This is for water and sewer lift station 40 submersible probe. On page 45, you'll be authorizing the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Northport Electrical Supply. This is a total of $15,050. Again, this is a previously budgeted purchase that comes to you from purchasing, and it's for the water and sewer department. This is for a solids building wash water pumps for GBT. Ms. Michael would have to tell you more about that because that's about the end of it for me. On page 46, you'll be authorizing the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Morrow Water Technologies. It's a total of $19,092.09. This is for also for water and sewer for 100 horsepower, 480 volt V something. And again, Ms. Michael would have to give you better answers on that than I can. On page 47, you'll be authorizing the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services from Motorola Solutions. This is a total of $17,170.96. This is for 2 portable radios from IT, and again, is a previously budgeted purchase. On page 48, you'll be authorizing the purchase of equipment, supplies, or services for various departments. This is a total of $134,484.23. This is also a previously budgeted purchase that comes to you from the purchasing department. On page 49, you'll be authorizing renewal of the contract with Millennium Risk Management to administer the city's workers' compensation claims. This is a total of $540,726.89. This will be doubled up as discussed in finance today. On page 50, you'll be establishing the budget for the 2026 B warrant series. This came to you in Finance Committee on the 13th. On page 51, you'll be appointing personnel to assist the absentee election manager in the performance of duties related to the 2026 special municipal election. This comes to you from the clerk. On page 52 through 54, you'll be calling for a special election for the purpose of selecting a council member for District 3 of the city of Tuscaloosa. Again, this comes to you from the clerk's office. On page 55, you'll be setting qualification fees for the 2026 special municipal election. On page 56, you'll be establishing poll hours for the 2026 special municipal election. On page 57, you'll be setting compensation for municipal election workers for the 2026 special municipal election. The remaining 3 items were discussed by Mr. Pons. I do want to point out that we have 3 items to discuss in executive session today.
Okay.
Are there any questions for me?
Questions for?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
On the resolution on page 33, why does it require a resolution to explore options?
This was a resolution that was drafted at Mr. Tyner's request.
Okay, the question's still the same. Why does it require a council resolution to explore options?
It doesn't, I mean, the mayor can explore options without a council resolution. This is the council instructing the mayor to explore these options and to report back with the report at a certain date.
Council instructing the mayor.
Yes, sir, is making the request to the mayor to do this exercise.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah, okay. So, first of all, Thursday is the day that we meet with the university. And I'm looking at here, I've got I'll give you the address if you'd rather go on your own. It will be, but I'm going to leave from here at 11:15 on Thursday. We're going to the Employees Resource Center, this is just off Helen Keller Boulevard. And if you want to leave from here, is everybody going? All the council people?
11:15 on the 20th.
Right here,
Yeah, so we're gonna leave from here. So is all 6 of
on
us
the
gonna be?
second level parking lot, right? Or first, where we going?
We met outside last night, just outside on the street.
On the street, okay.
Is everybody in, all 6 of us? Okay, all right, because I gotta give Martha a head count for the lunch. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive.
Okay, I'll give you the address. It should be easier to get, not being right on campus. Also, so we should be back here by 1:30. Also, I want to congratulate Counselor Coach Joe Eatman. If y'all didn't see, he got his 200th head coaching victory last week, and then Saturday he won again, and so that was 201. Going to 201, I think that's pretty special. Which one's your favorite one? The last one? Thanks a lot. That's a lot to get 201 coaching victories. That's great. Gosh, there's something else I thought I was supposed to say. Oh yeah. Tomorrow, no, the 29th is the deadline for any additional streets to be turned in to be resurfaced. Isn't that correct? Yeah, Thursday. So by the end of the day on the 29th, get to Zach. What I've been doing for people who are watching from Norman's district, I've got several. So with him being out, if anybody has any requests or needs, feel free to contact me. I've got several from streets in his district already that I've turned in. I will turn in on the 29th. So that's your last chance for this round of resurfacing. Okay. So we have. And also Randy, the statement of economic interest.
Nope, statement of economic interest is due in April.
April,
Your
this one is-
annual reports are gonna be due on January 31st.
January 31st, if you haven't turned in your annual report yet. I've got mine right here ready to type in. All right, so that was the other thing I was missing. Projects 230, finance at 3, public safety has been canceled. Then council meeting at 5. If you're interested, we have Animal Shelter Advisory Committee meeting on Thursday, 5:15. All right, we have a motion to go into executive session.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and second, go to executive session. Mr. Holmes?
Yes, sir. As your city attorney and attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Alabama, I can certify that this executive session is to discuss with their attorney the legal ramifications of and legal options for pending litigation, controversies not yet being litigated but imminently likely to be litigated or imminently likely to be litigated if the governmental body pursues a proposed course of action, as well as to discuss preliminary negotiations involving matters of trade or commerce in which the governmental body is in competition with the private individuals or entities or other governmental bodies in Alabama or in other states or foreign nations, the discussion of which would have a detrimental effect upon the competitive position of a party to the negotiations.
Okay, we have a motion and second, go into executive session. All in